welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, I am so relieved. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I'll make time, I'll never find time. And there's a lot of things I want to get done. Like, I'm so happy I was able to. So in these things are like samples that I made, right? And I had some folks test an application that I created like last week, and to like kind of like place an order, like a fake order, right? And so they did. And basically what I basically created, they submitted a picture, and I have like some software that could make like 3D photos, right? This is all AI generated photos. So this isn't one of the pictures. This is mad random AI generation. And I went through so much stuff last week to try and get this thing to print like decently, because I think there's an issue with the print head. And so they're sending a new one. It's like a known issue. And so they're sending me another one. So I was trying all sorts of things, and I kind of got it towards looking okay, at least to be able to get some like feedback on it. You know what I'm saying? So it may not be the final thing, but I sent off one like yesterday, and I was kind of like sad that I wasn't able to get these two working, but I got them working well enough that I'm good on sending them so we can get like a good idea. I went through so many like samples, like it's and this is just some of them right here. Like it's just so much stuff right here, just kind of like, yeah. So I'm gonna crack them open and get the magnets that are in them. But woo, feeling good. So I'm glad. So I'm printing up the labels to get them shipped out tomorrow. So that's gonna be good. Like a couple of days off, but it's fine. But everything should be getting there like this week. So that's dope. So yeah. So untilit.works allows me to work on projects like that. And I'm actually printing another thing there. There's a couple other things I want to work on as well. So untilit.works allows me time because it consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working and work on, trying to make some progress, whether it's printing samples and trying different things to try and get it to work. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the video on the website to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. The whole point is to let your mind relax and not think about the thing that you're just working on. All right, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on the site. On the video, if you ever come to the site in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers don't know how to play video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying may need to play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's two buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I'll fix them at some point. Then there's a countdown timer. Countdown when the next work session will start. And if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that there with the link that's provided there. Cool. All right. So I have way too many tabs open. You know what? Let me double check something, because I found out that one of my domains, it's not working. It's weird. The site works. Like if I go to the actual, yeah, that's weird. Like if I go, it's probably propagating now. If I go to like the hosted page of it directly, it goes there. But something's wrong with the DNS. I'm not sure. I just realized that today. So I like deleted the record, the DNS record, and I kind of like restarted it. So I think it said it could take like 48 hours or whatever. So I don't know. But all my other stuff is working. So it's weird. I don't know. It's fine. I will get to that at some point. So yeah, so work sessions will look like, and let me, oh, I went to the wrong page. Okay, here we go. Screen share. Here we go. All right, so this is what the work session will look like. In the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it will list all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Then on the left-hand side is an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Towards the center here, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list of messages here. If you click the text, you can edit it. If you click the X button, you can delete it. And if you click the check box, it'll send it to the done section and mark it complete. And if you click the header done, it'll show you a list of all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab or window, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing out all the things you got completed with like little check marks in it. For me, it's like a nice visual way of, if I'm ever scrolling through my timeline or whatever, my profile, I'm like, I got some stuff done going into the week. You know what I'm saying? So if I never get to touch anything else in a week, at least I know I made some progress on something. All right. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer here at the top. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you particularly want to work on, and you heard web development sounds cool, but you don't know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you take those like courses and complete them, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. Hako will come back to, oh, no, also, if you already do know you like web development and you still want to kind of like work on a project, something like a tutorial that you can follow from beginning to end, and get your creative juices going. So maybe at that project you can like extend it or maybe create something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So one of them is you follow the tutorial. At the end, you have a web application with an input box and a call button. You put your real world phone number in the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you, after following the tutorial, you have an application, you get a virtual number, link it to that web application. From your real world phone, call that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer in that application that you created and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log into an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So I think some pretty cool stuff there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Now, Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. It's a thing I made that if you get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a solution or feedback on a thing that you're working on. So if you're to click view Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not they like to request to join the room. I also added this filter by keyword list. So if there's a specific subject that you're looking for, maybe it's in the keyword list, and then you'll be able to narrow down the Hakos by that. Now, when you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form, put in a title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We've got the title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave with the leave button. You can open the menu for some more options with the open menu button. On the right, we have a text chat here. On the left is on the column there is a countdown timer. Countdown when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You can click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they're logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help and or feedback on a thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to share your screen, you can show others what you're seeing and provide the context for them to be able to get you to help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. Now, like I mentioned, the way you communicate through the chat, through the Hako, I got a text chat here. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled, we'll be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn it into text and put it into the text chat. Now, I also have the opposite available. We enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the Hako or the tab or the window, you can still follow along with what's happening because any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And yeah, I think that's it. Cool. Again, check out the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, let me get y'all back to work so I can get back to work because I've got stuff I want to work on. I want to finish. I got to print a label for one more package, get that done. It looks like this one other thing I'm printing is almost done. And yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good because this was bothering me. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to. I thought I was gonna have to wait for the new print head to come in, install it, and then be able to ship these. But again, these are just like samples, and so I kind of wanted to get people's feedback on it. So yeah, if I need to send out another one, cool. But for right now, I just want to get this out. So happy, going to be able to get that out tomorrow. So that's going to be great. So I'm going to send you all off with this traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of A Butter. The track is called Thank You, because thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. Y'all be easy and peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell, and everybody says hell. We spread love like hell. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and